Welcome to the Simple Software Training University video number 212, the File menu. In this video, we will go over all of the options in the File menu. Many of the File menu capabilities are gone over in other videos, but in this video you will get a brief or full description of every single File menu option. So the first step will be to open SimpleIndex, and we can go to the File menu. The new job configuration opens the SimpleIndex Configuration Wizard, which is a basic configuration wizard that allows you to set up the options of SimpleIndex. This SimpleIndex Configuration Wizard is gone over in another video, but you can also access it by clicking the New Job button in the middle of the screen. Open opens a new configuration that allows you to navigate to a SimpleIndex configuration and open it. All of the SimpleIndex configurations are of the .sic file format, which stands for SimpleIndex Configuration. You can also open a job by clicking the Open Job button in the middle of the screen. Open URL allows you to open a SimpleIndex job configuration that's saved as an HTTP URL. That way you can save a configuration that has an HTTP link and keep a master copy of the configuration that everyone, no matter whether they're in the local or remote location, can use via the internet to keep a consistent configuration, so any changes made can be automatically opened by every other user. Open Recent shows you a list of the last 4 configurations that you opened in SimpleIndex. That way you can easily pick configurations that you've recently used over and over again without having to use the Open job to navigate to the folder. Save saves any setting changes that you've made to the currently open configuration automatically to that same configuration file. You can also click Ctrl+S to automatically kick off the save command. So when you click Save, it automatically saves. Save As is the same as Save, only it gives you an option to actually change the file name so you can save to another location or to a different file name. Close closes the currently open job configuration. So if you want to close a configuration, that way anyone that uses the software later on might be able to edit or see, you can close it, that way they can't see it directly, and they would have to use the Open job to find it again and open it. The File Viewer allows you to open image files directly within SimpleIndex. So when you go to the File Viewer, the first step is to open the file in Viewer. Pick the image that you want to open, whether it be TIFF, JPEG, PDF, HTML, and more, and then click Open. And then any changes that you make to the image are saved when you either save the file as a new document, just like in the Save As command, or you close the file. So when I close this, go back to the input folder and view it, we see that that file has now been rotated, and then we can rotate that back with a different application if we'd like. Just like in the Open Recent menu, the File Viewer has the last 4 files that you've opened. I've only opened 3, but this is the last 4 that you have opened. The Run job actually kicks off the current configuration that you have open. So when you click Run job, it either starts the scanner or imports the images that you currently have selected. It processes them with the processing in the configuration and either gives you the indexing and verification step or automatically saves them, depending on your settings. The End job allows you to end a job in the middle of the batch and save the images to your backup folder. So when you hit End job, it asks you if you do this, all the index data will be lost, and it will save the batch images to this folder. So if you click Yes, it'll save them to the pre-generated folder. If you click No, it'll completely delete the images. And if you cancel, it'll go back into the batch that you were currently at. So when I hit Yes here, it saves them to my backup folder with the batch ID, which is the date at the time in military time of the batch when it was started. You can also get to End Job by clicking Control N. Resume Job allows you to pick a previous batch folder. That way you can start the batch with the images that you've already scanned or imported. Again, when you end a batch in the middle of a job, then the indexing data is lost. So any indexing you've done will not be there if you end the job in the middle of a batch. Schedule Job allows you to schedule a job to either run as a Windows service or as a Windows scheduled task. And this is how you can get into these options. All of these options are covered in other videos, so please reference those for further details. You can also get to the job options directly from within the file menu. These are the advanced options, which allows you to see all the settings for the particular job that you have open. Just like with other options, you can use a shortcut keyboard command, Control-J, to open the job options. Or you can click the hand holding the piece of paper here. And just like in the other file menu options, you can get to the new job configuration with this button as well. You can open a job with this button, and you can save the job with this button. And you can run the job with this button, although the job has to be ended before you can see that. The job setting wizard actually opens the settings for the job, only they're not the job options, which are the detailed options, but they open the same screen that you would see in the new job configuration, only with the settings for the currently open job configuration. The global settings wizard are all the options that are included for this particular computer. So this strictly applies to the computer that it's currently installed on. And these are gone over in a previous video. Simple Cover Sheet, Simple View, and Simple Send are all add-ons that can be directly opened from within SimpleIndex. So Simple Cover Sheet is our barcode cover sheet printing application. Simple View is our image file viewer and manipulation software. And Simple Send is our automatic email and FTP uploading tool. You can also get to these three with these buttons to the right here. Finally, you have the exit command, which completely exits the SimpleIndex software and closes the settings. If you've made any changes, it'll ask you to save those settings to the configuration, like you would have clicked Save As. Since we didn't, it closes automatically. That's the end of the Simple Software Training University video number 212, the file menu. We've seen how to use each of the options in the file menu, including manipulating job configurations and accessing general settings.